Hey, what's up guys? In this video, I'm going to do a quick walkthrough on how you can install my latest helmet mod, and so without any further ado, let's get right into it. Okay, so as soon as you've downloaded the mod, you should get a zip file that looks like this, and you can go ahead and just drag that to your desktop. Then from here, since it's a zip file, the files within it are compressed, and we're going to need to extract them. In order to do that, you're going to right click on the file, then hit extract all, and then it's going to ask you where you would like to extract these files to. You can just create another folder on your desktop or wherever is most convenient for you. I'm going to hit browse, and you can see I've already created another folder on my desktop right here. Just going to select it and then hit extract. Then, as soon as that's completed, you should see that that folder, wherever you put it, has now populated with the extracted files. As soon as you're finished extracting the mod's files, the next step is to download this program here called UXM, and I'll leave a link to this program in the description of this video below. Now we need this program in order to unpack the Dark Souls 3 game files, in order to install our newly modded file with the changes. Now that you've downloaded UXM, you just need to go ahead and unpack your game's files. In order to do that, I'm going to open up a new File Explorer window. Then you're going to scroll down to whichever drive you have Dark Souls 3 installed on. For most people that will be their C drive. Then you're going to go to Program Files x86, then scroll down to Steam, then go to Steam Apps, Common, Dark Souls 3, Game, and here you are. Now you probably won't have all these extra folders here unless if you've already unpacked your game. So let's go ahead and do that now. Now, inside this game folder, I've just made a little spot for UXM here, and you can do the same, but what's really important is that when you double click on it to launch the program, that you have the correct executable path. So you want this to be leading back to that same game folder and ending in darksouls3.exe. And you can do this by pressing on Browse and just navigating the exact same way to that game folder. And once you hit Open, and this is correct, you can just go ahead and hit Unpack, and UXM should do the rest. As soon as UXM has finished unpacking your game's files, you can navigate down and locate the parts folder. Once you've done that, you can come back to wherever you installed the mod, open it up, and go into the parts folder. Then in here you should see one file. If you go into your parts folder and locate the file with the exact same name, you can copy it and paste it into a folder somewhere just in case so you have a backup of your original file. Once you've done that, you can simply drag and drop this file into the parts folder and replace that old file with our new modded file. Hit replace and you're done. Then you can come back a step to this folder, go back to UXM, open it up, and hit patch just to make sure all your changes are applied. Once you've hit patch in UXM, you can close both of these windows down, go into Steam, and launch Dark Souls 3. Once you've loaded into the game, you can go ahead and equip the Elite Knight helmet, and you should see that your changes have been applied. And there you go, you've successfully installed the mod. Now, before I conclude this video, I'd like to share a little extra bonus tip with anybody who's interested. If you'd like to use this helmet mod with any helmet whatsoever, so you could be wearing the Exile helmet or the Nameless Knight helmet, and you still want this crown to appear, I'll show you how to do that now. If you close down Dark Souls 3 and come back to this parts folder here, there are a bunch of different files inside, and every single armor piece in the game has a specific file number and file name associated with it. But we need to figure out exactly which file number is associated with which helmet, and in order to do that we're going to need another program. This next program is called Yapt, and once again I'll leave a link to this program in the description of the video below. And as I mentioned, we're going to use this program in order to view exactly which file numbers are associated with which helmets in the game. Once you've downloaded Yapt and opened it up, you can go up to File and Open, then navigate to that exact same Dark Souls 3 game folder, and come down to data0.bdt and hit Open. Then once you do that, hit Edit and Import Names, and then click Yes, and hopefully what that should do is bring up all the different names of these different items in the game. On the left side of the program, make sure that you have Equip Param Protector selected, then click on any of them in here and press Ctrl and F to search. In this dialog box, simply search for any helmet in the game that you'd like. So for example, I'm going to type in Exile, and then you can just click Enter or Find, and there you go. It brought me right to the Exile mask. If I click on it, you can see on the right hand side here, if you scroll down a little bit, we find Model ID, and there you go. That's our number that we're looking for. So as soon as you found the model ID for whichever helmet you want, you can close down Yapt and return back to this parts folder here. Then in this parts folder, scroll down until you find files starting with the letters HD for head, since we want to find a helm armor piece. Once you're at the files starting with HD, simply find that exact number that you're looking for. So for me, I'm looking for the file number 5500 for the Exile mask. Once you find the file with that number, you want to go ahead and copy that exact file name, so highlight it and Ctrl C, and make sure you don't select the file that has the _L at the end, unless if you'd like to make changes to other people's armor sets. So if somebody else is wearing the Exile mask, and I change and replace this file as well, then they will also have the crown mod. So go ahead and do that if you'd like, but otherwise just copy the file name for the one without the _L at the end. Once you've copied that file name, just return back to wherever you installed the mod, open it up, go into the parts folder, and simply rename this file with whichever corresponding text you've copied. So just paste the name in here, and you're good to go. You can now drag and drop this newly renamed file into your parts folder and replace that old file with our newly modded one. So that brings us to the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this mod, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.